Hello, everyone. I'm Mark,
And I'm Rob.
and happy birthday, Rob.
Thank you. Thank you.
He got his birthday wish a little early when the Knicks beat the Sixers. Although I guess the birthday present was Game 2, where they stole that game by paying off the refs.
Yes.
Anyway, so this is Rob's 39th birthday. For the I don't know how many times he's had his 39th birthday, but I think it's around 50. But anyway, so he's 39 today,
30, yeah,
and
at least 50. At least 50.
we're not going to talk about NBA today. First, we're going to start talk about Caitlin Clark's preseason debut, which is the
Yeah.
most anticipated preseason debut probably since Lou Alcindor, you know, back in 1969. It was. I watched the game, and I think she played well. You could tell she wasn't used to playing with her teammates, and they weren't used to playing with her. I think that'll clear things up by the end of the year. By the time they get around to playoffs, I think that team will be rocking. She
Hmm.
started out hot and then kind of cooled off in the second half. She got in foul trouble, which is amazing since she never got in foul trouble before because her defense wasn't aggressive enough when she played at Iowa. However, I will say I watched the entire game and her defense was aggressive. She was on point with everything. She had a couple steals, but really she was on her person, her woman, and she played really. She looks like she's determined to up her defense because she knows she wants. In order to do that, she be the best player of all time, which I know the goal is to make her defense better. And I think that was a good start. She really showed intensity on defense, Rob.
Yeah, she did well. I mean, yeah, she scored 16 points in the first half, and until she got into foul trouble. But I mean, that like you said, that comes with aggressiveness on defense, which is a good start for her. Good for her. So she can. It's only the first. It's only the first game, and she's getting used to teammates. So yeah, I'm not worried about it. I mean, she's doing well. All right, off the bat.
And she was 6 for 13, but 5 from 13 for threes, 4 for 5 from the free throw line. She had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 5 turnovers and 4 fouls. So I will tell you, I watched the game, and the anticipation was, now that she has higher caliber people underneath the basket with Alea Boston, and I guess her name is Alyssa Smith. Um,
Yes.
they're good players, and yet what happened was 4 times she passed it underneath to them. They each missed a layup, and they each got blocked once. So there was actually she only had 2 assists, but I was thinking all the assists are going to go up because she's passing to better people. But hey, the defenders are better too, so maybe they won't go up as much as you might think.
Well, plus, like I said, they were saying in practice that some of the players weren't used to having getting a pass like that from somebody else. So when that happens, like just that split second can cause you to hesitate a little on your jump shot, things like that, or your layup. So that kind of contributed too. But I mean, yeah, I mean, she'll do all right. I mean, eventually they'll get used to her. They'll get used to each other, and those will be baskets and those will be assists.
Right. So I'm sure that will all change when she gets used. When they get used to each other. So, but I also think she was playing out of position a lot because they have a point guard last year, Kelsey Mitchell, who's injured. I don't know how long she's injured for. I didn't follow up on that, but she didn't play. So, like Clark, in anticipation, Clark's probably going to be the starting point guard, and Kelsey Mitchell's going to start. But Erica Wheeler, who is a hero of mine right now, she's a hero of mine right now because she welcomed Caitlin Clark with open arms, and you can look it up. She basically said, I'm used to being a big sister. Her success is my success. She's not worried about the fact that she may lose her starting point guard position. In all fairness, she's not going to lose. She's not going to be benched completely because it looks like they're going to have a 3 guard rotation because Clark could play point guard and shooting guard.
Right. Yeah. So, and that's the way basketball is. It's a team sport, and when you got somebody coming in with her talent, I mean, you like share the wealth, and hey, welcome to the team.
Right. So last year, Erica Wheeler averaged 9.9 points a game, and she also had 5 assists. So she was a solid player. She's like a 9-year veteran. Kelsey Mitchell, as I mentioned, averaged 18 points a game and 3 assists. So she's obviously a shooting guard. So that will make a great 3 guard rotation for them. And then they have the two young ladies underneath the basket. I think they're going to have a very good team this year. They're definitely going to make the playoffs, in my opinion. All they need is 5 more victories than they had last year to make the playoffs, because 8 out of 12 teams make the playoffs.
I think that'll happen this year. Yeah, they'll definitely get more than 5.
So overall, I thought it was a success. Then she didn't play great, but it basically showed that she can get her 3-point shot off just like she could at Iowa. And, reality wasn't coming as hard as Diana Taurasi thought it was. So I can't wait to see the granny versus the rookie. I mean, the supposedly GOAT versus the rook. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the only thing, like I said, she still needs, most of her shots were 3-pointers, so she's still got to work in that mid-range game, which will help her immensely.
That's what I noticed, is she didn't take any. She took one shot that wasn't a 3-pointer. And now, but I will say she's got 2 women underneath the basket that are good underneath the basket. So she's hesitate to drive there, and when they're already there or they're going through. But we'll see.
Well, that shouldn't hesitate. Eventually, what you do, so people are going to come out to you on a 3-point line, so you fake the shot and drive by you and pull up for a mid-range jump shot.
Yeah, we've talked about that she needs to take some more 2-pointers, mid-range game. And also, when she drives to the basket, she has more than 2 options of just passing and driving to the basket, where she can do a little floater, teardrop throw, or a little short, little 10-foot jumper.
Right.
I'd like to see her add that to the game, but I was happy with her defense. It wasn't Michael Jordan defense, but it was solid, aggressive, intense defense. And all 28 minutes she was out there.
Were the calls against her legitimate, or were legitimate fouls?
Yeah, one she just pushed the girl, pushed the woman, and it was an obvious foul. But I didn't even see the 4th foul. Next, she had 3 fouls, and then the 4th foul right away. I didn't even see it. I just all of a sudden it was there.
So it wasn't the referees trying to who she is, trying to be like the.
I don't know, because the 4th one I didn't see, but the other ones were just kind of like regular fouls. They weren't giving her any breaks, that's for sure. But then she drove to the basket near the end of the game, and it looks. People said, "Oh, welcome to the league," because she got blocked. But when I watched the replay, the woman clearly hit her elbow before she hit the ball. And when she hit the ball, though, it was really clean. Like, it wasn't like she got her hand. So that part, but she hit her elbow first, and pretty solidly. So Clark said, "Where's the foul?" And she was right. It was a foul, but she didn't get the call. So I don't think she got calls.
So I don't think it is kind of a welcome to the league, not with the block, that she didn't get the foul, because she's not, even though she's a superstar in college, she's still not going to get those calls yet. I don't think until maybe later on, get those.
And I don't know the angle the ref had. Might not have been easy to see that she hit her elbow first, and they don't always give that call anyways. So we'll see what happens. I was happy with. Let's see how game 2 is, which is, I guess game 2 is Thursday night now. Originally it was Friday, but the Indiana playoff game, I guess they're going to be playing the Knicks at home on Friday. That's the anticipation. So I guess they're playing Thursday now, and then obviously the 14th of May is her big debut, the one that really counts.
Right.
So the world's looking forward to that. We'll see we'll see on May 14th whether or not her views, TV viewership is higher than the NBA playoff game that night. I don't know if it's 1 or 2, whatever it is.
I don't think so.
I think it will be. I'll take that bet, Rob. I'll take that bet. I think it will be.
Okay. We'll bet that we have to shave our heads. Oh wait, our heads are already shaved.
Yeah, I'll do that again tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
If you're watching this video between now and Monday night, this is Sunday morning. This will be up Sunday afternoon. Which what is the date today, Rob?
Cinco de Mayo.
Is it May? What do we have? May 5th. So May 6th at 7 p.m. will be live and Eastern time, and you can call in, and you can also make comments live. And it'll be our first live show, provided we do everything technically correct. And it's going to be just an hour every Monday from 7 to 8, except major holidays. So we won't do it on Memorial Day, for instance, or Labor Day Monday. But, if Christmas falls on a Monday, we don't do that. But as long as it's not a major holiday, we will do it every Monday, even if Rob's on vacation. Anyway, so
all the time. I'm on vacation.
I'm on vacation. I was on vacation this week. But one other thing about WNBC, I guess they didn't televise the game for Angel Reese and Camila Cardoza, Chicago Sky, and people on individuals on Twitter, or X, I guess they call it now. I don't know the race of the people that posted this, but they were basically saying this is a racist league. They're promoting the white girl. What about these two girls? And they said girls, but it's women. Oh, these two. What about these two women? They're anticipation there in Chicago. There's two of them too, but they never had preseason games before Caitlin Clark. So it wasn't like Brianna Stewart, who's white, got her preseason games on TV.
Right, exactly. So I mean, yeah, I mean, to try to pull this kind of race card. First off, I mean, I'm sorry, I'd rather see Caitlin Clark than Angel Reese and Cordova for their first game, and I want to see how good she is, and then people should actually tune in and see how good Clark really is if they haven't seen her yet.
Let's be honest, she's twice the player and 10 times the draw. In fact, they showed a picture of the game, and Caitlin Clark's game sold out in Dallas. It was a pretty big arena. They showed a picture of the game in Chicago Sky, and it was like one quarter full. So that's why they weren't televised, just so you know. And Angel Reese played really well, by the way. So anyways, so we'll see. I was concerned about how well she was going to play because she didn't get any better between her junior and senior year. Her numbers actually were down. But it looks like she's motivated, and she's got good size, and obviously
she's a good ball player. She's a very good ball player. I mean, and like I said, what I'm thinking is that maybe in 2 years with the incident that she did, and when I interviewed her, where she finally matured and said, "Yeah, I was kind of immature of me to do that." So who knows? I think she will. She's got her head on straight, focused on playing basketball. I think she'll be okay also.
Right. So I'm looking forward to every game Caitlin Clark plays, especially when she plays against Diana Taurasi, Lexi Brown, and Brianna Stewart, the three premier haters as far as I'm concerned.
I think you got that date circled for when she plays.
The June 30th one for sure.
I think you put that on your calendar with a big circle.
I think every Caitlin Clark fan has that one circled because this is against Taurasi, who thinks she's a much better defender than she is. She's never made an all-defensive team in college or in the pros. And the only way she could stop Kelsey Plum from scoring, and I saw the video, she hip checked her into the ground.
Right, I saw that also. Yeah,
that's not defense; that's cheating, as far as I'm concerned.
That's not welcome to the league. That's just being a jerk.
But she is.
She's lucky. If that was me playing, if I was like Plum, I probably would have gotten up definitely in her face.
Right, she's just a bitter, jealous bully who's a psycho at times.
But
so we'll see. She's overrated. That's just my opinion.
Then people say, "Oh, that's how she is." Well, if someone gets up, if it was me, it would have been confrontation. I wouldn't put up with that.
But the Connecticut fans,
but don't try to hurt me and knock me down.
I'll think she's the greatest thing since sliced toast. But she's got one MVP in 19 years. So let's put it in perspective there.
So yeah.
Okay. Anyways, I won't pick on Dana Taurasi any more than I have to, but I would like to because I don't like her. She's a great player, though. Right. Anyway, I will say that if you're a Connecticut fan. So, anyways, we'll see you Monday night at. If you're watching this video between now and Monday night at 7, please join us then. And I'm looking forward to Caitlin Clark's next game, and I guess all Caitlin Clark fans are. Please
come and subscribe, and check out our live show on Monday.
When you hit the subscribe button, by the way, you can hit the notification bell, and it'll let you know when all our videos come up. So you hit the subscribe and then hit notification. And please make some comments down below and like our videos, and call in on Monday night if you want. All right. Thanks a lot. See you later.
All right. Peace out.